Hi, I'm Eric Lanask here in San Jose with the TMC Roadshow, and I'm happy to be talking today with Anupam Sahai. He's from eGestalt. Anupam, thank you for joining me. Great to have you.
Glad to be here.
So start off maybe telling us a little bit about eGestalt, who you are, what you do.
So eGestalt Technologies is a cloud provider of and SaaS delivered solution for security monitoring and compliance management. And we focus our solutions to be delivered to SMBs. And the way we are unique is that we have a new way, context-aware approach to security monitoring. And also we leverage the cloud intelligence by looking at the security and compliance status across companies.
So how does what you do differ from some of the other companies who would tell you they have similar solutions on the market?
Absolutely. So if you look at the current solutions that are out there, there are different solutions for, let's say, security information management. There are solutions for log management. There's another set of solutions for compliance management, et cetera. And all of these are independent applications. They're very expensive, unaffordable by SMBs. They start at 50K and up, and they need a lot of customization to deploy. Our solution is unified, automated, integrates all these components, and it's about 10x the cost of the other solutions. So SMBs need to deploy one solution that's affordable by them, and it takes care of all the security and compliance issues.
But don't SMBs often have similar customization needs to larger enterprises?
So that's where the work that we put in is key. We've taken the infrastructure and the compliance and security requirements that SMBs have. We've put them into a cookie cutter approach so that it requires very minimal customization. And of course, we made it affordable so that even people who do not have the expertise or the domain, let's say IT staff internally to deal with security and compliance issues, they can use the tool to deploy it without a lot of assistance.
How does the growth of the mobile device environment, certainly same holds for SMBs as it does for enterprises, impact what IT departments have to do with regards to security, and how do you help them manage that?
Absolutely, that's a huge new curve that's coming in, which is the ability to be mobile and deal with mobile security issues. So we integrate with other mobile security approaches in terms of our overall assessment. We have collectors that collect information from any device, and then our security engine is able to assess and correlate and flag any threats and deal with remediation issues.
What are the biggest security threats that are out there today?
So the challenge with the current security threats are that they are very unpredictable. And what has happened over the 1 year is that the attackers have become much more organized, and literally it takes them seconds and minutes to steal data, break in and steal the data, whereas it takes weeks and months for companies to discover that a breach happened and then to fix it, and sometimes it's unfixable. So there's a huge asymmetry today in terms of what the attackers are capable of and what the organization tools are able to do. And our objective is to bridge that asymmetry. And we do that by looking at threats not as a signature. Typical current security monitoring tools look at signature-driven approaches, which is inadequate for the current level of sophistication that attackers have. They break in and they become an insider and steal data. So what we look at is a new approach to security monitoring, which is not signature-driven or predefined, a priori known rule-driven. And we look at context-driven approach to look at threats, detect anomalies, and to solve it. So the threat that's out there, you've got a Trojan or you've got a worm coming up every day, and the challenge is that you cannot predict what the next attack is going to be. So the current approaches to security monitoring have to change if we have to address and solve these problems.
Where are the weakest points within the SMB in terms of where those threats find their way into the SMB?
So the threats, it varies. It can be the crown jewel data. So depending on the organization type, if you're a healthcare organization, people are going after patient records, for example. If you're a retailer or e-commerce, they're going after credit card information, personal information. So it really depends on what's the core business that the company has. And SMBs is easy pickings because A, they do not have internal expertise or IT staff or the ability to buy tools that can help address some of the problems. And so anything that's important data for the company is being stolen today.
Why should SMBs be comfortable trusting a third-party vendor to secure their data?
Yeah, that's a great question. But what's the alternative? Today they are kind of open picking, and they're being breached very easily. And what we have is a solution that people have to try it out. They like it. If they feel that this is up to snuff, they'll adopt it, and they've been doing it.
Do you offer any kind of guarantees to your customers in terms of ensuring that their data is secured?
Security is not an absolute. Nobody can guarantee security. What we can guarantee is some kind of a SLA with respect to compliance needs and security monitoring solutions and turnaround time. And at the end of the day, it's really a constant war front that is being, the war being waged, and the war front is moving constantly. And we are trying to provide the tools required for the community as such to learn from each other, to understand what the current threat levels are, and to deal with it. And it's a constant battle and constant race.
Excellent. Well, good luck as you wage that battle. Anupam, thank you for joining us here on the TMC Roadshow.
Thank you. Good to meet you.